Starmer reminding us of that this is a period of mourning, but this is perhaps an odd sentiment to come from Keir Starmer.
Yeah, this is very interesting. It's Keir Starmer. Protesters should respect those mourning Queen. And Starmer does say the right thing. He's very sort of proper, isn't he? The other day he tweeted, "God save the King." But I couldn't help but note, if he was to win the general election, he would be our first openly atheist Prime Minister.
Interesting.
Another new sort of symbolic low for the country. But he has come out and said that protesters should be respectful. Much like his sort of stance on women and things, it's a kind of delicate dance for him, because he's saying, I think if people have spent a long time waiting to come forward to have a moment as the coffin goes past, I think respect that. Now, the question is, how do you respect while protesting? So it's an oxymoron on the face of it.
But he is a fence-sitter, Keir Starmer. I mean, that's what he's known for,
isn't he? Because of the nature of balancing the left of his party versus trying to win actual elections.
Yeah.
So, and I also know on the topic here of protests that we were criticised on Twitter by Ash Sarkar, who said, "Oh, I can't wait for the GBNews people to condemn meaning the arrest of the woman who said abolish monarchy with her sign." And of course, we immediately all did defend it, because there's not many people you'd find who would think that person should actually be arrested.
It's a strange one, that, isn't it? Because, all the free speech advocates that I know will say that the police shouldn't be arresting people for holding signs up, however distasteful people might find it. But this assumption by activists, left-wing activists, that free speech advocates, they actually don't care about free speech when it comes to the monarchy, is actually not true.
Yeah,
it's bizarre.
Except I do think that I believe in free speech, apart from when it's something I don't agree with.
Is that right?
Or something that's going to annoy someone. So, no, I think it shows that left-wing activists, they're fighting against an imagined version of the right. They've got these imaginary boogeymen that they're criticising and fighting against.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although I've decided to actually be pro-strict treason laws now, just to provide balance, because, but obviously ridiculous.
Well, I mean, so this is the question when it comes to these sorts of... I mean, it's interesting that Keir Starmer has intervened and said, called for respect. Not that anyone's going to listen to him particularly, but obviously die-hard Republicans at this time are going to want to make a statement. That's something that's going to happen, and as long as they do it peacefully, then that's that's what living in a free society is all about, surely.
But I mean, I do think on the one hand, Republicans can make their case, but I haven't heard from Republicans in the time leading. Why have they picked this moment, the moment of her death, to?
Right. Exactly.
I mean, fair enough, have a protest, but it's like when you see Westborough Baptist Church, with placards outside the funeral of a military
soldier or something. Yeah,
a soldier. It's disgusting. It's distasteful, and it's just not the right time. Whatever you think of the royal family or the system of monarchy, don't be screaming abuse at people who've just lost a family member.
Yeah, they don't come across well.
Yeah,
do they? Let's put it that way.
It doesn't win me over, and I'm the sort of person that would be surely a target market for being won over to any. So.
Yeah, absolutely.